Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Sorry, I thought my mic was off for a bit there, but welcome! It's been a while since we chat, huh? It has been quite a while since we caught up on things. How are you guys? Response? Okay, that's good. But as you can see, I've made some changes to this to my overlay. As you can see, the sign, the hanging sign that was kind of deformed, was changed to this board here because I think that's way more organized. As you can see, the table is a bit bigger, but that's to accommodate a new item on the table. As you can see, this seafood plate right here. Cute, isn't it? A bit big though, which is why I had to make the table a bit bigger. We're also missing a coconut. But that's because seafood is there. We don't need 2 coconuts. We just need 1 coconut and these 2 mojitos right here. It's been a while. Wow. When was the last time I did a Freetalk stream? I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Wait, actually, I'm gonna check for a bit. When was the last time I did a Freetalk stream? Before it was where is it? It was, when was that? 3 weeks ago. Alright. So yeah, I got it 3 weeks ago. I did this, so I guess it's been kind of a while. It's almost a full month since I did a Freetalk stream. But yes, man, sometimes it's nice to just talk to you guys and not having to do some gameplay where I do some thing or I'm getting shot at every 5 minutes. And also this music, man. This music, I miss listening to this music. Yeah. But as I said, we made some minor changes. We've added a seafood, a bigger table, and a better chat board. The thing that I used to play with. Right, hang on. Let me just, there we go. Right, sorry. If you ever tried Streamlabs, you know that if you like click on an item, they have like the square thing, and that was bothering me for a bit. So here we go. It's right by me. It's right by me. Do I need to make the mic closer? Yeah, I think I should, since my mouse movement is not gonna be that much. Speaking of mics, I've actually been looking into some new mics. I mean, this one is fine. This mic that I have is fine, but this is a USB mic, which is probably why the audio is a bit buggy. But yes, I made a tweet about like a couple hours ago about sound cards. It's because I think I want to get a sound card just so I sound a bit better, because this mic here, this mic that I'm using, is actually connected directly to my PC, which is why I sound a little bit, I don't exactly know what to describe my own voice, but it sounds a bit weird. It's because it's directly connected to my PC right here. It doesn't have a sound, it doesn't have like a mixer or sound card before going to the PC. So I'm actually been looking into some sound cards and some new mics lately, and more importantly, I've been looking for some mic stands, because I don't have a mic stand, which is why a lot of times when I play games I sound a bit distant, because I'm leaning back on my chair right here, and the mic, because it's on a tripod in front of me, is yeah, a tripod in front of me. The reason being is because I can't move very well, because if I try to move it closer, it hinders my mouse movements, which is definitely not ideal if you're playing FPS for a living. So yeah, it sometimes hinders my mouse movement, which is not good, which is why it is a bit far away. Like the distance between me and my face and the mic is like at least I don't know. Do I have a ruler? No, I don't. It's about at least I don't know how much. That's almost the length of almost my entire arm, actually. Like my entire forearm, if I were to compare it. Yeah, it's almost my entire forearm, including my hand. Like my forearm and my hand. It's very far away. But the thing is, if I get closer, my model just freezes, because the camera that is on top of my monitor right here cannot capture my face properly. I mean, I could place the camera somewhere in here, but the problem is I bought a camera with a clamp on it, so specifically designed to hang on to monitors and stuff. So I have no choice but to lean a bit back, with the cost of my mic being further away from my face. Sorry. A bit too dry. I've been doing a lot of work lately, so yeah. So I'm actually been looking into mic stands and maybe a new mic as well as sound cards to help with audio. So that's the thing I'm going to improve. Another thing that I'm trying to find is some new SSDs or HDDs for my PC, because if you've been on my channel for a bit, you look into my streams, I've always said that I've got a little bit of a problem with storage memory, and I want to improve that. So I've also been looking into some SSDs and HDDs lately to expand my storage, so I can put more games, just so I can so I can give you guys a variety of games, since you guys are probably tired of me playing the same games over and over and over and over again. So I'm trying to look into some SSDs and HDDs to improve my storage space. So yeah, that's really what I've been going through with mine. And also, if you can hear the music like a second time, it's because you know I don't have headsets. I don't have headsets, which is why sometimes you can hear the background speakers going on. So yeah, I literally stream with speakers, which is why you sometimes hear echoes when it comes to like game sound effects. Yeah, it's because of that. I stream with speakers because I got no headsets. The only headsets I have are Bluetooth headsets that I use with my phone. So yeah, that ain't gonna work because I think Bluetooth cannot exactly work with streaming. So yeah, I'm trying to look into some stuff. So yeah, you know, I'm on a budget. I'm kind of on a budget. So yeah, I'm not exactly having the most optimized setup. It's because I'm on a budget. So yeah, but don't worry. Don't let a budget PC and budget setups, you know, throw you off of your streaming game. It's definitely not. I mean, I'm making the most of it with my budget setup, and I'm doing fine. I like where I'm standing right here. I'm sorry, I have to mute again. I keep forgetting to mute my phone. Mute, just so you guys don't think. There we go. So you guys don't hear my Twitter or my WhatsApp messages. Right. Where do I even begin? There's been a lot going on these past 2 weeks. These past 3 weeks, there's been a whole lot of going on, and I don't know exactly where to start. There is so many, especially in the VTuber community. There's a ton of drama going on. I don't know where to start, to be honest. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I did start with my like setup situation, basically. Not really the most optimized, but I can still make it work. Sorry. Right. I should probably talk what I've been doing all the week. All the week, mostly, I've been doing college. I've been doing college lately. I haven't been going anywhere lately because, you know, college has really kind of robbed me of my life. Not gonna lie. But I'm still, but it's still good. Been going anywhere lately except, yeah, that's it. I haven't been going anywhere. But, I mean, that doesn't really affect much of me, to be honest. Like, I'm not like super duper bummed out or anything. I mean, sometimes I am a bit bummed out if I can't go anywhere. Like, I really want to visit the zoo again, because if you know me, I love animals. I want to visit zoos and aquariums again, not gonna lie. But unfortunately, because the pandemic is still strong in Indonesia, and you probably heard the news of hololive VTuber Muna getting positive for COVID. So yeah, COVID is still strong here in Indonesia. So yeah, we're not exactly out of the woods yet here. Wait, let me just enjoy the music for a bit. This is like royalty-free music that I handled to run upon. Originally, I wanted the sound of an acoustic guitar, just so it fits the beach theme. But then I listened to this one, and ooh, it just sounds so good. Sounds so good. Well, it looks like we're gonna be alone for a bit, but that's okay. Again, no viewers. You shouldn't really give up streaming just because you have no viewers. It's really just a part of growth. People will discover people very slowly. But yeah, it looks like nobody here to make conversation. Looks like I gotta make myself some conversation. Right. what should I talk about, actually? Should I have any interesting stories? Oh yeah, I do, actually. So, what happened on Friday, right? I promised to stream at 8 p.m. in here, at least, like 8 p.m. GMT plus 7 on Friday. But unfortunately, I was late, and I started streaming like 9:15 or 9:10. I forgot exactly what time it is, but it was somewhere around 9. Now, you all may be wondering how. You may be wondering just why I was so late, but essentially the gist of the story is that if you all remember on Tuesday, 22nd of March, it was my birthday. My birthday is on 22nd of March, right? And I did put out a tweet on my birthday. By the way, thank you all guys for the birthday wishes. The birthday wishes was definitely very welcoming. Thank you very much, guys. But yeah, it was my birthday. Now, my dad, right? My dad, he works very far away from our house, so he only comes home during the weekends. Now, of course, he wants to make it special, so he decides to take us out for dinner, right? Me and my mom. And so we go to this Japanese restaurant, right? But unfortunately, it was rather crowded. It was very crowded. Like, we had to wait, like, I think it was around 20 minutes before we were finally tabled. Before we finally put to a table, we had to wait like 20 minutes outside, and it was long, and I did not expect that. I really did not expect. I am streaming, right? Okay, good. Seriously, I was rather sad. I wasn't not really that sad, but yeah, it was a lot longer than we anticipated. So we thought it'll be over in like an hour. Like, we go there at 7, we'll finish at 8, and I would still be on time for my streams. Turns out no, we had to wait around like 20 minutes outside before we were finally put on a table. And then when we ordered, it's not that when we ordered, right? We ordered our food, and my food specifically took the longest. Like, my parents' food already arrived within like 10 minutes after we ordered. Mine took like at least 20 minutes to arrive. Given that I was pretty hard, because I ordered a tempura, which is like deep fried shrimp, and usually deep fried foods do take a while to come out of the kitchen because, well, it's deep fried. And my parents ordered like beef bowl, and a salmon head. So yeah, my dad's a huge fan of salmon. He just loves salmon. So yeah, my dad just loves salmon. He can't get enough of it. So he ordered salmon, and my mom ordered a beef bowl. I ordered tempura, and it took a very, very long time for mine to arrive. And when it did arrive, I ate super fast because I was so hungry. But yeah, eventually we got back at around like 8:45. Then we go back home. It was already 9, and I was considering canceling the stream. I was considering like putting it maybe Saturdays, so I stream twice on Saturday, but no, I just decided, screw it, I'm still streaming on Friday, and it was. So yeah, that was the story. Essentially, restaurant was crowded, and my food took the longest to prepare, to come out of the kitchen and put on my plate, and I was late. I mean, technically I still made the most of it, and you guys seem to enjoy that one too, since it has a pretty decent amount of views, not gonna lie. I mean, to me at least. Like, you may look at my channel and most of the views aren't exactly that impressive, but it is good for me. The fact that people are still watching my streams is enough to make me happy. I don't care about high numbers of views. All I care about is people watching me and not finding me like boring or something. Again, thank you guys. You guys are really the real heroes. Like, no one really talks about it, but yeah, really, it's the audience is what keeps a content creator going. So again, thank you guys for the support. The continued support is very, very good. I appreciate it, really. I really appreciate it, really. So yeah, and also I want to talk about the reason why this week I'm on YouTube again instead of Twitch, right? Since last week I kind of promised I was gonna be on Twitch this week, but I changed my mind and went to YouTube because there was just a lot of stuff going on, and I feel like I want to make a stream on it. So I decided, yeah, why not do it on YouTube again? I wanna do it on YouTube again, just so I can have this free talk. And you may be thinking, I know that you can do like these just chatting streams on Twitch, but I want people to like look on it, and I want people to look on it forever. I don't want it to be like a that was my cat. That was my cat. I don't want it to be like just a temporary thing. Maybe I will do like Twitch just talking streams that is somewhat identical to this, and it seems a lot of people actually watch me on Twitch more, so maybe I'll give it a go someday. But for now, I'm just gonna do it on YouTube. So any good news? Oh yes, good news. I think a new Hololive ID Gen 3 is debuting right now, the same time as this stream came out. So if you want to check her out, go ahead. I think her name was Kobo Kanairu. Yeah, Kobo Kanairu. She's debuting tonight at the same time. So if you decide to watch her, you can. I'm not forcing you to stick around. I mean, I will let people watch what they want. I'm not really gonna be too forceful. You see, you gotta be humble as a thing. Like a lot of people seems to forget that really you can be humble as a content creator. Like a lot of people always say you gotta force your viewers to stay. You gotta make sure they stay. Like keep them at gunpoint if they have to. But to me, no. I don't do that. I let people watch what they want. I am aware that there are people with better fan bases and generally even better content than myself, and I'm okay with it. I let my audience watch whoever they want. Whoever they want. It's up to them if they want to stay or not. And really, yeah, a lot of people seems to not really get this idea. I mean, they want to force them, saying, "Hey, no, come back. I'm better and everything." But no. I let my viewers watch whatever they want, whoever they want. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. I mean, look at. I mean, the amount of subs and followers I have are still on the low end of things, and I'm still happy. And that's really it. Like, people always want to be a content creator for the money, right? They see that the YouTubers are getting paid, or YouTubers and Twitch streamers are getting paid real amounts of money, that they decide they want to do it for the money too. Since basically being a content creator has no qualifications like real jobs. But at the same time, sometimes people just forget that people sometimes do these things for fun, for a hobby. I mean, for a hobby instead of like actually for money. I mean, once you can make a livelihood out of just making YouTube videos or just streaming on Twitch, then yeah, I guess that's pretty neat, right? I guess that's pretty neat. I mean, seriously, kudos to those people who finally made it that they can make like YouTube videos as a way of their way of life, and really their livelihood is. Kudos to them, they've made it. Yeah, at this point, if you can make money off of your streams or any other content in general, you've basically just made it. But this is a thing, really. Sometimes it's the little guys that are the most humble, you know? But yeah, they are the most humble sometimes. I mean, I'm not putting myself in the spotlight here, but I'm just saying. It's because if you make like content as your livelihood, it can become quite. I'm not saying stale. What I'm saying is that it can be pretty tedious since you have to keep up appearances. I mean, kudos. I mean, still though, that amount of work, still very, very appreciated. Anyway, that was a kind of heavy topic. I did not want to wander into that, but too late. But yeah. Essentially, yeah, sometimes you just gotta be humble. Sometimes your audience is watching something else. Maybe they'll come back and watch it later. It's okay. I mean, I don't mind. If you watch it, even though you're not present in the stream and you're watching the VOD later on, it's okay. I'm not gonna berate you or anything. No. Right. Let's see, what else? What other interesting happened? Oh yeah, I want to talk about yesterday's stream and why it was so scuffed. For those of you who are watching the VOD, you would notice that the stream was heavily lagged. Like it lagged like like nobody's business, right? It lagged so many times. I don't know why. Sometimes it just happens. Like the internet is sometimes just cuts all the time, like just like that. And then it disconnects. Actually, I had an entire section talking about the weapons of Valorant in the first like 20 minutes of the stream, but I didn't realize that it was cut and it was streaming to a different thing, and I really want to get rid of that. So yeah, I'll maybe edit it. I'll edit the VOD since I can do that. I'll edit the VOD since I can do that. I'll edit the VOD and just put it in and just slip it into my stream to make it look like nothing happened. But you'll probably notice because yeah, my stream lagged a lot last night. I don't know why. And the thing is, what's funny, it always happens when I play Valorant. Like, the amount of times where the skip frames drop is either when I play 2 games. Either Valorant or Depth. I swear, I don't know why. But yeah, it's rough. It's just rough. But yeah, it's kinda rough, not gonna lie. It's kinda rough, not gonna lie. So I'm just looking through Twitter at the moment. So just looking at Twitter at the moment, just seeing what's up with my peeps. And what's up with my peeps? Still pretty good. I mean, yeah. Still pretty good. Nothing ever going on. That's okay. Anyway, that's okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. But yeah, so my stream lagged so many times in that stream. I haven't seen the VOD yet, but I can tell it's gonna be a disaster. Like, there's gonna be just like frozen stuff and the audio still going on. Really don't know. Yeah, internet was not being my friend last night, and thankfully it is my friend tonight, because there is no bad thing. Probably because there is no other games running on. Because I think it might happen is because I have games running on at the same time. Maybe that's why that stuff. Maybe that's why. But now that I've got no other like online stuff happening except my except Chrome, where I see my where I use, like, you know, you go to YouTube and Twitter. So yeah, so maybe it's because I play Valorant at the same time that my internet just couldn't handle it, because I don't know what happened. It could be that it rained last night. It appears to be. So yeah, it's probably because of the rain. But yeah, that's it mostly. That's why the stream was so scuffed last night. It was scuffing like no idea. Let me just take a sip of this mojito real quick. Blue mojito is a nice mojito. No, I'm not. I don't actually have mojito with me. I don't actually have mojito with me. Let me just eat the seafood real quick. The Minecraft like eating noises. Yeah. Okay, next topic. What did I write in here? Oh right, I didn't write anything. I'm just making this up as I go along. And that's the thing, really. If you want to know, I never like keep a note what I should add to topic. I literally just make things up as I go along. Which is, I guess it's kind of bad, because sometimes you get off track so much. But then again, when I talk, I tend to go off track in real life. So I guess kind of utilize it instead of strictly sticking to plans. Why not make things up as I go along? Right. Go along. Do I have any? Right. So the topic of games, right? The topic of games. For now, I only have a few. That I'm seeing right here. I have a Depth, you know, the ones I played before. You know, Depth, Valorant, Splitgate. I also have CS:GO, but CS:GO is not really the game for me. Which is ironic because I play Valorant. But the thing is with Valorant, at least it keeps it interesting with the character abilities. But I don't think CS:GO is really my type of game. I'm not really into attack shooters, not gonna lie. I haven't played attack shooter except for CS:GO, and to be honest, I don't think CS:GO is really a game to stream, because I think how people stream CS:GO is essentially... Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work before this stream. Most of my college work is done, so which is why I kind of yawned. Sorry about that. But Oh, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, CS:GO. CS:GO. I see a lot of CS:GO streams have this really competitive thing, and to be honest, I'm not really a competitive person. Like, which is why I don't play ranked. If you notice that all the online shooters I play, I never touch rank, or at least I did try rank, but only for a little bit. But yeah, the reason being is because I'm not really a competitive person. Like, if I play games usually very casually, like just play for the fun of it. And it's not playing for ranks or for the grind. I usually just play casually, you know. And to be honest, which is why yeah, I never play rank. At least, you know, not in that sense. In that sense, I just never play rank because of that. Because I'm just not a competitive person. I used to be actually. Finally, I found an interesting story. I used to be. When around 2018, 2019, I think, when, if you know, PUBG Mobile took Indonesia by storm, to be honest, like PUBG Mobile. Remember those days? Anybody who's Indonesian here probably played PUBG Mobile all the time when they get the chance to. And I used to be competitive. I used to play the ranked matches in PUBG Mobile so much. I think the highest rank I got one time was like Crown. I think Crown 4, Crown 3. I never made it past Crown. But yeah, I think Crown 3 or Crown 4, that was my highest one, and I used to be so competitive. I used to play like every chance I get just to rank up, and I used to be so good at it too. I used to be good at PUBG Mobile, but now, I don't know, I lost my edge. I don't know when exactly I've lost my edge. I think it was like when I got into college and I simply don't have time to play PUBG anymore. I definitely lost my edge. And I basically just not in the mood to play PUBG Mobile anymore. And the thing is with PUBG Mobile is that if every time a new season starts, the ranks, you get demoted to like earlier rank, right? For example, if you got crown rank in like season 5 or like season 5, when season 6 started to roll around, you were demoted all the way to silver or gold. I think it was gold, yeah, gold. And the problem is, hello, it's been a while. Hello. Sorry. BGM is too loud. Okay, just lower it then. There we go. Right, sorry about that. I sometimes can't really tell because, you know, no headsets, so sometimes rather difficult to tell whether if this BGM is actually louder than myself. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I used to play competitive PUBG Mobile, right? And every time a new season starts, what happens is that you get demoted. Still loud, really? It's already like halfway. There we go. Again, still loud. Okay, I think I got it. Again. But yeah, been looking into a new mic. What the hell? Right there. Sorry. Right, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So, PUBG Mobile, right? I used to play rank, but every time a new season starts, you demoted to a rank. Like, I got crown once, and then new season rolls in, it was gold. So you have to literally play again to rank up. Now, what happened? Okay, now, how are you? Oh, I'm good, I'm doing good. Thank you. Right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so, I got demoted to gold, and essentially, it was 2020, I just lost the incentive to play. Like, I just literally moved on. Like, I can move on, and I thought I could get in again after that. After that, I could get in again and maybe rank up once again. But the problem is, if you haven't ranked up in a while, you get demoted further and further, to the point where I got the lowest rank. I was already at the lowest rank. And the thing is, though, after... Let me just move closer, actually. After, like, that moment, right, after I'm getting the lowest rank, unfortunately, I just lost the incentive to play, and really, I wasn't in the mood. Like, I lost my edge at that moment, because when you're at low ranks in PUBG Mobile, you get matched against bots, mostly. Like, right? Bots are, like, super easy to deal with. Like, they literally don't shoot at you the moment you're directly in front of them. And if they do shoot, they shoot, like, single shots, right? Like, mostly, if you ever played like a battle royale game, the moment a player sees you, they usually just go full auto mode, right? They go full auto mode to try and get as many bullets into you as possible. But for bots, they literally do single shot even though you are point blank. Like, single shots is fine if you're far away, but if you're point blank, just freaking empty the clip on the enemy, bro. And what happened was that, yeah, they were so easy, I could literally just walk around the map without a worry in the world, except the blue zone. And really, that's when I got so bored and I just lost my edge. So apparently now I play games casually instead of competitively now. Which is why if you've seen my previous streams, seen their previous streams, you would know that I never played any ranked mode whatsoever. By the way, I noticed you changed your name to Nina Caw. Oh, I get it. It's like a bird call. Wait, see if I can actually mimic a crow. I think they sound like this. No, wait, that's a cow. That's a cow. How do crows actually sound like? How do crows sound? Yes. How do crows actually sound like? Wait. There we go. I got it. Something like that. Something like that, man. I used to be so good at bird calls. Huh. I'm guessing some talents you just lose the moment you enter adulthood, huh? Adulthood, huh? Anyway, what was it? Yeah, so essentially I lost my competitive edge a while ago, and now I play games casually. Like, and not competitive anymore. Isn't that duck sound? Duck sound goes like this. My internet just died for real. Isn't that duck sound? Yes, internet. Sometimes ain't your best friends. They're not your best friends. Case in point, yesterday's stream where it was lagged as all hell. Seriously. Seriously. Duck sounds is like wank, 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 wank. That's duck sounds. What else I can imitate? I think I do a pretty good crocodile sound. Wait, see if I can get closer, see if you can hear it. Okay. Yeah, I do a good crocodile actually. Crocodile Hiss is actually one of the things I can do. One of the things I can do. The animal sounds is very easy. So what you do is, you get a bunch of saliva on your mouth, and put your tongue towards the ceiling of your mouth, then right, so that's a crocodile. What else? What other animals I can imitate actually? I think that's it really. The one thing I do. You're good. Do you live with a No, I do not live with crocodiles. I'm not Steve Irwin. I wish I could though. Rest in peace, by the way, Steve Irwin. Yeah, no, I'm not Steve Irwin. I don't live with crocodiles, but yeah. That's really things. That's really, I think the only thing I could do now. Like, well, not really. They go like, like that. Anyway, right. I want to address some things that have been going on Twitter lately. So, if you are not familiar within the VTuber community, there has been a lot of drama lately, and honestly, I don't want to talk about this because honestly, I don't like drama. I'm not really much of a drama person. So, but I really gotta address this because the drama, as opposed to what it is just really bad examples of what you do as a content creator. So first up, the first big drama we got is a female French VTuber. Sure, anyway, I'm on Twitter. Yeah, Twitter is, technically, I don't open Twitter that much either. There is one thing that keeps me on Twitter, and y'all know, you know those things on Twitter, right? It starts with an N and ends in a W. with 2 letters in between. That's really the only reason I go on Twitter now. But right, back to what I was saying. So there is a French VTuber. Her name is Saroe, right? You probably know her. She's pretty big. She has a pretty big following. But yeah. And I used to watch her actually. I don't watch her streams or anything because she streams at when I'm asleep, and I can't do that. I can't do that because time zones. But yeah, I've seen her clips on YouTube. They're pretty good, and she also uploads her highlights on her own YouTube channel. So I watch them too. They're pretty good. I like her French accent and her moments. But what exactly happened to her, right? So apparently she decides to hold an art contest. You're exposing yourself again. I mean, let's be honest. That is like the #1 reason why people go on Twitter nowadays. Seriously. Yeah, sorry. A bit of a cold, right? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Saroe, right? So she decides to hold an art competition with a prize pool of $5,000, right? $5,000, not euros, $5,000. So that's a lot of money. And so people began entering it, right? Artists, they made their pieces of art. They made fan arts of Saroe. Oh, sorry. I thought something happened there. Turns out it's just like a, I don't know what it is, but I think it's just like an ant on dropped on my PC there and made a sound. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Saroe decides to hold an art competition with a prize of $5,000 and of course people started making fan arts of her to get a shot at winning the $5,000, right? Unfortunately, what ends up happening is that a bunch of artists got disqualified, and Saroe stated that the reason they were disqualified was because they were suspected of tracing. Now, anybody who isn't familiar with that term, tracing essentially is like taking someone else's artwork and tracing over it, then change it, then edit it out and change a few features to make it look like it's not an exact copy. Obviously, that's very bad for an artist because that could seriously destroy an artist's career. But here's the important part. Saroe said they were disqualified for suspected tracing, but she didn't give any evidence of the tracing. Right? Tracing, if you know, is a serious accusation for artists because there are some artists with similar art styles. They may look the same, but they're actually different. They're still making it from scratch, right? But they just have a similar art style to other artists. Now, being accused of tracing is, again, super serious for artists because essentially that could destroy their reputation, they could destroy their whole careers are going to be destroyed like that. But the thing is, Saroe disqualified them because of that, but she didn't provide any evidence whatsoever. Any evidence of tracing. And of course, all the artists that were disqualified got super pissed. Like, think about it, you're just disqualified for tracing even though you made the art from scratch. It's like making a statue, it's like making Legos, right? I don't know exactly what the analogy is, but essentially it's like you built a project from the ground up and then suddenly suspected of plagiarism, even though you completely made that and it's completely original. Completely original. There's a lot of artists there was a lot of artists that get disqualified, and yeah, so apparently they get disqualified because they were suspected of tracing. She didn't provide evidence of the tracing. Like, usually if you want to put the evidence, usually you have like the original art, and then you have the art that was the result of tracing that art, right? And usually that's like the #1 thing. You point out the very, very suspicious similarities, but she didn't do that. And her moderators didn't have the evidence too. Like, they also disqualified the participants because of that. They didn't provide any solid evidence, and they just disqualified them. And Saroe responded by saying that this is they think they suspected this Okay, wait, I gotta put this to words before. Right, so what happens is that, of course, a bunch of artists got super angry. Like, they are disqualified for basically no reason other than speculation, right? And you can't do that in a professional competition. If you disqualify someone based on speculation with no concrete evidence, that's unprofessional. That is complete unprofessional on the organizer side. So yeah, and Saruwe addressed this by saying that this competition is not. Bro, what's the point if they do that? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And the thing is, though, Saruwe made the what is it? A statement on Twitter saying that if you lost, you lost. You gotta get over it. I'm like, okay. The thing is, though, people can accept that they lost. They just want a reason for why they lost, right? So they're not looking for why they didn't. They're not whining because they didn't win. They are asking Saruwe to provide evidence, the reason they didn't win. Because if you look at a race, right? A race is simple, right? Get to the finish line first, you win. Being in last place, you lost, right? That's simple reason. There's no point in arguing that because that's concrete. But if it's like this with all the mass disqualifications, that requires a lot of reason, right? Like if you lost the contest, then if you lost the contest, right, just lost without disqualified, if you lost like to other artists, you would know the reason. The artist just simply made better art, right? But if it's disqualified, there has to be a reasoning behind it, right? And Saruwe and her mods did not provide any concrete evidence, which is terrible. Which is absolutely terrible and completely unprofessional. I was thinking about because, and then told to exactly. That's exactly what happened. No, that is literally exactly what happened. It's honestly, yeah, it's super unprofessional. And the thing is, though, a lot of people actually expose Saruwe for being completely unprofessional on other vendors too, because I believe there was a guy who actually offered to be Saruwe's editor for her YouTube channel, right? They DM Saruwe on Discord, right? Saying that, hey, I want to be your editor. And the thing is, though, Saruwe did say some rules, saying that you must watch her whole stream just so they get the joke, and of course put everything into context, because if everything's out of context, that could be very problematic, right? And then problematic, and that was like the base rule. And the guy basically just told him, say his qualifications, right? I have experience in editing with whoever, with blah 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 and everything. And basically he had this long text, like it's like a long text, like a paragraph of like his experiences and with people and the people he worked with. And you know what she responded with that? She said, too much text, don't care. Right? Look, I get it. Sometimes you just want to skim the details, right? I get that. Saying that you don't need to list me all the details, right? I get that. I get that, right? And then I get that. So next was him like showing his proof, right? Showed all the videos he edited. And the thing is, though, he was then interrogated basically to say that are you a viewer of her streams? And the guy was new. He was kind of well, it wasn't really a guy. I'm not gonna genderize him, but something. But yeah, I mean, look, sometimes you can't skim over every detail, right? You just wanna. Sometimes it's best to show, not tell. But at this point, that is again, she responded in a very unprofessional manner, essentially, right? But it gets even worse, essentially. So what happens was that he was a new viewer, right? The guy or the girl or whatever, he was a new viewer to Saruwe, right? He isn't a long-time viewer, he isn't a long-time fan, right? But then she said that she's not interested. What I'm saying is that she literally turned down his offer because he was not a long-time viewer, and she said that if she wanted someone like this editor, she could have just gone to Fiverr or something. And when I read that screenshot, I'm like, what? that is like my initial reaction when I saw that on Twitter. I was like, where? Like, the guy offered his services, gets turned down because he wasn't a long-time fan slash viewer. Excuse me? Excuse me? Exposed. Yeah. Excuse me? Like, bruh, that's like, what? Like, seriously, have you ever do that? Like, the chances of there is a professional editor who's also a long-time viewer slash fan is again super low. Like, sometimes you get DM'd by an editor that's never been exposed, but he's interested. You gotta give him a chance at least. But yeah, essentially that's what happened. So yeah, she is completely unprofessional. Apparently, I mean, I'm not saying she's bad. Like her streams and her content in general is good. Let's see the guy's villain backstory. Ooh, apparently, yeah. Villain backstory, yeah. But yeah, this is the thing though. The content is good. Like Satoe's streams and content and other content is actually, it's good. Like I like her personality, but yeah, she's apparently that exposed her as being a completely unprofessional. Oh, that's just my cat. My legs. Right, so yeah, apparently she's very unprofessional, which is not good. Which is not good. Like, at least give the guy a chance and then see his magic work. That if I were to be approached by a guy who offered to edit for me, I would have at least edit one of my streams, make a highlight out of it, and see his magic work. And then if his magic is very good, then yeah, you're in. She's a different person on and off streams. I guess, yeah. I bet she's a different person on. I'm sorry, yeah. But you don't have to worry for me, because I basically act like this in real life. Which is why I never actually bothered to put on a character. Like, you may think, if you look at me at first, you would immediately think that I'm very, flamboyant, very extroverted. But I really am not. And it kind of shows, since I sometimes just don't talk during gameplay streams because I'm so heavily focused. But yeah. But there are some times where I appear in character, where I talk super fast. There's that moment, I think. On when I was playing Century. You're Cloud in real life too. Pretty much, yeah. But I mean, yeah, there are some times where I just talk super fast, where I try to explain things. Like, for example, there was a time when I was playing Century and I had to explain why I couldn't respond to Twitch. I literally just said this quote. Let's explain it super fast. You have to see it for yourself just how fast I talk. Did I clip that? I don't think I clipped that. Should have clipped that, but whatever. But yeah, that's essentially it. And apparently her mods are also like that. Very unprofessional and very insensitive. In general, yeah, very insensitive and unprofessional. Sign up for a rapping career. No, I don't talk fast. Like, I'm not like Eminem levels. But I don't think I can. But I don't think I can rap, to be honest. I stutter way too much. And plus, I'm not very good on stage. The reason why I can talk like this is because the reason why I can talk like this is because I'm behind a screen. But if I'm live on stage, it'll probably take me a few minutes to muster up the courage to even go on stage. That's the thing, though. That's the thing that I've noticed, really. If I'm on stage and I immediately start performing, sometimes I just forget the audience exists. which is good. A lot of people say that that's actually good. Sometimes you just forget the audience just exists and you're in your own zone and only realize what you're doing on stage like afterwards, which is kind of super awkward, not gonna lie. Yeah. Stop being an extrovert, have its magic. No. I mean, yeah, sort of. But yeah, but no. I'm a total introvert in real life. Like, I can barely muster up the courage to talk to people. Like, I prefer like to message them than actually call them. Which is weird. But yeah. Anyway, what else did I want to talk about? There was like one more drama. Now this one, right? So enough about Sarue, right? That's basically it. So essentially, her and her mods are very insensitive and unprofessional, generally. She appears to be back though. I think. I don't know. I don't exactly know. I mean, I still follow her, but I don't exactly like do anything with her tweets. But from the looks of it, looks like she's doing lewd stuff now. She's doing fansly apparently. She's doing fansly now apparently. I don't exactly know what's gonna happen there, but sure. Right, so the other drama. Now this one's a bit of a doozy because, yeah, a lot of people. This is still on the speculation. This one's a bit of a doozy. So apparently there's this VTuber, another one called Bunny GIF, and she's basically exposed as being basically just a really bad person. Like she harassed people. She basically just bullied people, right? And it's way too much detail and way too long for me to cover here. And I don't want to spend too long talking about drama because, as I said, I don't like talking about drama. I'm not a drama tuber. I'm not a drama tuber. I'm more of a chill, casual guy. And that's really all I want to do, is be a casually chill guy. I don't want to go over bad stuff too much. But essentially, Bunny GIF is exposed of basically bullying and unprofessionalism again, as well as just being a bad person, to be honest. And honestly, there are other videos covering this stuff in detail. Just watch those. Like I myself I have no idea what is the full story. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those type of people just exist overall. I mean, I don't like it too. I want people to be good with each other because that's how you make peace. But no, people are just gonna keep going at it with each other, just benefiting over them, just benefiting off them, everything. I need world peace. Yeah, I too need world peace. But that's really far away considering what's happening over in Ukraine. That's gonna be very difficult to achieve. So well, no good. I'm an isekai. Yeah. Now that I think about it, isekai is not really a bad option. The only con of isekaiing is the fact that there are many fates you can go towards. There's the ReZero fate, which is bad because essentially you just die, respawn, die, and respawn, which is essentially doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. If you haven't played Far Cry 3, that's literally the definition of insanity. I don't want ReZero. Let's see. I haven't watched a lot of anime lately. Like the only animes I've watched right now, as of now, currently, is Attack on Titan. It's because I'm catching up with Attack on Titan. It's still good. Like the story of Attack on Titan is so good. I love it. Like it's very mature, but what Attack on Titan does is basically just capturing the nature of war very, very precise. What I'm saying is because it portrays war as this gray area. Definitely respawn in AOT. Yeah, no, please don't. I don't want to be eaten. I don't want to be eaten or shot or whatever the heck is going on in Attack on Titan. But yeah, speaking of which, yeah, Attack on Titan just captures the essence and the themes of war very, very precise. Like, if you notice, war is not just black and white. It's actually very gray area. Because essentially, each side is not fighting for what's good for the world. They're fighting for what's good for them. Each side is. So again, and Attack on Titan definitely captures that essence very, very well. Very, very well. Like you see how the first day respawn. Yep. Nope. No. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, what Attack on Titan does is essentially, the essence of war itself. Like, if you notice, each side of the conflict right now in season 4 is fighting for what they believe is right. Right? The Marleyans, again, a bit of a spoiler if you haven't watched it, which I recommend you do. It is amazing. Like, the start of it was a typical shonen. The start of the start of Attack on Titan season 1 is a typical shonen. Season 2 and on. Season 2 is when it gets like kind of in the mystery territory. Like season 2, like whose side are the characters on? Season 3 is where it goes full blown war almost. So it's like a civil war arc. And then season 4, the final season, is basically the World War arc. And yeah, that's, again, they captured that essence very well. Like, the people of Marley, the supposed antagonist of the story, is fighting for what their people believe is right. And then we have the other side, our main character's people, the islanders, shall we say, they fight for what they believe is right. And this is exactly what war is. Like, war, there is no defined good side in war. And that's really good. Like, I just can't praise Attack on Titan well enough to basically make war basically what it is, the true nature of war. Like, it's all fighting for our own beliefs instead of like what the world thinks is good. Because let's face it, all other medias portraying war always have black and white. You're fighting for the good guys, the enemies are the bad guys. But what Attack on Titan does really good is because it defines like Eren, the main protagonist, Eren, is now not even a protagonist anymore. Like, he's now more of an antagonist. And people are just confused. Is Eren what? Is Eren a protagonist? Antagonist? Again, that's how it is. That's how war really is. There are no good sides. Only the sides that fight for what they believe is good for the world. When really, sometimes it cannot be as good as they think. Again, hats off to the Isayama, the art. Isayama, he really does know how to make war stories. He really does know how to make war stories. Right, I said that twice, by the way. Again, I also have that problem. I just repeat what I said a lot of times. Because sometimes I just I forget that I said that, and now I should say it again, and then, should I say that again? Yeah, as you can see. Right, what else I want to talk about? So yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of anime lately. I mean, there are some good ones that come out. We have Komi-san, which I've read a little bit of the manga, and it was so good. I want to actually watch it now. We have My Dress Up Darling, the most talked about, and honestly, from the clips of episodes I see, I kind of agree. It looks good. A lot of fan service, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I want to actually watch that. I don't think it's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix? That's like the only subscription I have, by the way. It's like Netflix. We also have Disney Plus, but that's it really. The ones that include anime is only Netflix. I don't have Crunchyroll or anything. I don't really have Crunchyroll or anything, but yeah. I finished, what other anime I finished? I finished that thing. All the manga I've dropped 1 or 2 years ago get animated. It hurts my soul. Yep, they do that. So a lot of manga is actually getting animated now. Like Spy X Family, I've read the manga. Spy X Family is amazing. You sound like a hey man, I can't help it. I can't help it. Come on. I've seen clips of episodes. And yeah, that's the animators definitely knew what they were doing. The animators definitely know what they were doing. But it's good though. I like this. Despite the fan service, I still like the story. I love it. So yeah, even though the fan service was it's amazing. That was fun. Yep, Spy X Family. I haven't seen the anime yet. I've read the manga. The manga is awesome. I really love the manga. But yeah, Spy X Family is getting animated. I don't know how many episodes are out actually. It's not, again, not on Netflix, so I don't know. Chainsaw Man is about to release soon, right? I don't know when is it released, but definitely like the story. No, seriously, I do like the story. It's very good. It's a very nice slice of life romantic anime. I like those. Sometimes they're the most wholesome of the bunch. That's just my cat scratching my sofa again. But yeah, the story is good. I like wholesome stories. Chainsaw Man is getting released. I think if I wait, when is it getting released? I'm gonna do a quick search for a while. I'm gonna do a quick search actually. Chainsaw Man anime release date. Okay, so apparently there is no set date yet. It just says it will release in 2022, but no set month or date yet. But we don't know. So apparently Mappa says they're releasing it in 2022, but no specific date given yet. So it could be next month, it could be the month before, it could be late 2022. We just have to wait. Rip your sofa, Hassan. Rip your sofa, send it to heaven. Yep, my cats just love scratching my sofa. We did get him a scratching post. It still hasn't used it yet. It just insists that sofa is the best. I mean, technically, yeah, sofa's the best. I like my sofa is very comfy. I sometimes just fall asleep on my sofa. But yeah, so apparently Chainsaw Man has no set release date yet, but they say it's 2022. What else is upcoming? There's Shield Hero Season 2. I've watched Season 1. It's a pretty good story. Actually, Shield Hero. Shield Hero Season 2 is I don't know exactly when. I think it might be like a few months after this, maybe. But yeah. I mean, I've watched Season 1. Pretty solid story. Pretty solid story. Yeah. ReZero, I've actually wanted to watch ReZero, but ReZero, I haven't really got the time for it. How many seasons is ReZero? I think it's like 2 at least, right? There's ReZero, oh yeah. But seriously though, I think everyone can agree that in Shield Hero, nobody likes the princess. The princess, revenge is chef's kiss. Yeah, nobody likes the princess. I don't like her, like at all. The moment she was introduced, well, not really the moment she was introduced, but the moment of that, you know, what set the path for Shield Hero, I just don't like her. Anyway, so yeah, basically all the characters besides the main trio are all just a bunch of douchebags. Not gonna lie, just every character except for the trio and the blacksmith dude are just a bunch of douchebags. Just douchebags. Anyway, what else did I? What else? Oh yeah, ReZero. How many seasons is ReZero, by the way? Like 2 at least? I forgot. But yeah, I haven't watched ReZero yet. I watched the first episode, but that's it. I kind of forgot about it, not gonna lie. But once I have time, maybe I can pick it up again and watch it again. Dude, I kind of wish he went villain route. I mean, he chose villain route and go crazy. I mean, he did. I mean, he kind of almost did. Like, if I remember correctly, he almost did went the villain path. But the reason why he didn't is because he has Raftalia, essentially. Raftalia is essentially his... Raftalia is the thing that keeps him, like, human and make sure he doesn't go all out villain, really. I don't know. For some reason, ReZero doesn't interest me that much. Yeah, me too, really. The plot of ReZero is kind of not typical isekai. I mean, I guess it is kind of typical isekai, but yeah, there's not really much to stance it. I mean, the only reason why people like ReZero is because of the debate between Raftalia, best wife of furry MC. And technically, she is. She's like one of the best characters out of the entire roster of Shield Hero characters. She's one of the best. The only one that can possibly rival that is probably either the blacksmith or the queen. Or the queen. Or the bird. What's the name of the bird again? Like the giant bird that carries around their cart. I forgot what her name was. Yeah, essentially the main trio. I guess the queen as well. The queen and also the sister, if I remember, like the sister. Like it was the one with blue hair, I think. Dang it, it's been a while since I've. Oh yeah, Philo. Is it Philo or Philo? I forgot. Yeah, she's cute, and she's definitely cute. And what was that other character? It was like the new girl that they picked up. It was like one with blue hair, I think. I forgot. It's been a while since I watched Shield Hero. It was like a year ago almost when I watched it and finished it. It's like, basically the princess's like little sister. Yeah, I forgot which one. I forgot which one that was. And the ex-husband. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Again, the queen is great. But the queen is again one of the best characters. Like seriously, the best characters is the main trio, the queen, the blacksmith guy, and yeah, that's it really. That's like the only roster of characters you should probably care about. The rest are either bad people or just douchebags. We got the princess too. It's been so long, yeah. Anyway, what was that? Okay, so ReZero. And then there is Konosuba. I think Konosuba is on Netflix. I might watch that, but Konosuba is just hilarious. Konosuba. I once saw like a clip of Konosuba, and I was laughing so hard. Konosuba is just hilarious. I actually want to watch Konosuba. But again, I got no time for it because I got a whole lot of work most of the time, so I got no time to watch Konosuba. But yeah, if I can have time to watch Konosuba, I think I would just watch Konosuba. Konosuba. If I were to pick a character from Konosuba that I like the most, the fact that we know Konosuba memes inclusive everyone exactly. Like people know Konosuba based on the memes, more than the actual show or manga or light novel. He's just too cultured for his own. I swear. Oh my god, Kazuma. Just too cultured for his own good. Oh man, Kazuma. I mean, technically he's, I wouldn't say relatable. He's a bit of a douche, but he's kind of relatable. Like, think about it. The dude is isekai because he suffered a heart attack. Like, he didn't get run over by a truck. He suffered a heart attack. He got hit with a heart attack, and that's how he got isekai'd. Yeah, there's like 2 seasons, right? And a movie, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there are 2 seasons and a movie. Like, who would steal someone's pantsu? Oh god, that. Oh god, that. Yeah, it's so funny. I legit want to watch the show. I've seen the memes, I've seen the clips. I actually want to watch the show now. Just to experience the madness in its purest form. Right, let's see. What else? What other isekai have I watched other than those 2? Have you watched Violet Evergarden? Oh, not yet. I don't think that's on Netflix. Again, the only subscription that has anime in it is Netflix at the moment. No, I haven't watched Violet Evergarden, but I heard it's very depressing, and depressing is definitely the. Don't watch it and apply it to in real life. Ooh, yeah. Apparently, it's very depressing, and depression is kind of what I want the least. As if I'm not already pretty sad myself. Anyway, what else? What other anime have I begun watching recently? I watched Castlevania, you know, the animation. I love Castlevania. Castlevania is so good. I mean, is it an anime though? I cry every day. Yeah, no. Depression is the last thing I need at the moment, so no. No, that for me. Right, so what was I? Oh yeah, Castlevania. Castlevania. Like even the OVA. Oof. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. I choose happiness and memes. No thanks. I choose memes and happiness, and that's it really. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Castlevania. Is Castlevania an anime? I mean, technically the style is anime, I think. And definitely the action set pieces of Castlevania is anime-like. But is it an anime though? I mean, it's not made by Japanese, since anime is literally Japanese for animation. But is Castlevania actually classified as an anime? I mean, the style is very anime-like, and the action set pieces are, again, very anime-like. But it's kind of made by, you know, in America, so I doubt it's anime. It is anime style, so yeah, Castlevania has the anime style, but I don't think it is actually classified as an anime. It's just cartoons. Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's really what I thought too. If it's not made by Japanese, then it's just like Western cartoon. But again, I love Castlevania. The art style is amazing. The story is pretty solid, and the characters are definitely good. But yeah, Castlevania is a definite recommend. I love Castlevania. It's Japanese, but yeah, exactly. Anime is the word anime is literally Japanese. The word anime is Japanese for animation, so technically it is all animation. It is all animation. But yeah, yeah, Castlevania is a good one. It only has like what 4 seasons, but each season has only like what 10 episodes, like 5 to 10 episodes per season. So it's not that long, but it is pretty good. It's pretty solid. Yeah, what else did I watch? Arcane. Oh, Arcane is a definite recommend. It's not an anime. It's an animated series, but again, Arcane is just amazing. I love it. I never played League of Legends. I never actually like played any League of Legends before, but Arcane definitely I recommend. Character design is so. Wait, is this Castlevania or Arcane? And technically, Arcane's character designs is based on the game, so yeah. And they just made a few changes. They just made a few changes, but yeah. Arcane has a solid story. I love its character development as well. Again, the characters and the story is definitely a strong point for Arcane. The only complaint I have is ending the season on a cliffhanger. That's definitely... Obvious, come to the dark side, no thanks. No thanks, I don't think... technically, you've come to play the game, was good. Don't think I want to. MOBA is just not my thing, apparently. Like MOBAs, I don't like that. If I want to play... I like it from a grounded perspective, like first person or third person. I'm not really a fan of like top-down perspectives. And to be honest, League of Legends is just... We have cookies, no thanks. No thanks. And plus, League of Legends is not very noob friendly. You know? I thought LoL can play in PC. You can, I mean, it is a PC game. What I'm saying is that I want it to be on a more grounded perspective. Like, if it's like first person, right? You see it through the character's eyes. If it's third person, you see the character's like body as you move. But top down, I'm not really a fan of like top down games, because honestly, the perspective is a little bit messy, in my opinion, right? I don't really like the top down perspective. The only MOBA I would consider playing is probably Smite, because of its third-person point of view. Smite is the only MOBA that I'm actually interested in. Why play is new when you can be a pro at a free and it's not like that? Yeah, seriously, it's not very noob friendly, really, because everywhere you go, if you turn on voice chat, you're just gonna hear like a bunch of guys just yelling, "Go left, go right, go attack this thing." Like yeah, dude, I get it. How about teach me the basics first? Like that's definitely what I really don't get about the League of Legends community. It's like every time you open voice chat or even the in-game messages, you just hear these. You're just being told what to do. Like go there, go there, go there, attack this thing, attack that thing, but never like, dude, how to attack. Never taught how to attack. You're just told to attack, but never how to attack. And that's really it. That's really the problem with it. It's like they just tell you to get good, but they never told you how to get good. Essentially, that is really just my main complaint about the LOL, like the LOL community. Basically, LOL, adults cussing newbies. Meanwhile, Mobile Legends, kids calling your mom creep. Oh god, Mobile Legends. Mobile Legends. Again, I'm not a big fan of MOBA. Again, that's literally just every MOBA. They just tell you how to do things without telling you how to do those things. Basically. Like, compare it to like playing an FPS, right? In FPS, you got that one noob that basically doesn't know what he's doing, right? Oftentimes you have a guy that tells you what to do. Say that, to do this you press this button, right? Without there's this button. Like, they at least tell you how to do stuffs. And for like strategizing, you always say that my 12-year-old role is so toxic, it's devastating. Yeah, that's what MOBAs do to you. It's literally just that. Because apparently I also have a cousin that plays Mobile Legends a lot, and yeah, he's like that when in game. It's like honestly, every time I see him in game, I just in my mind I just tell him like, dude, chill, it's a game. But apparently no, MOBA players are like that. They don't know how to chill. They don't know how to chill. But yeah, right. Yeah. But it's different, really. The reason why I prefer FPS because number one, I kind of get behind the action of FPS. You point at enemy and then shoot. There's no like complicated mechanics like magic and stuff. I mean, there are magic stuff on and off. What is it? Overall movies is totally switch. It's totally switch. Exactly. Like, the dude is nice to people, but the moment he plays Mobile Legends, dude literally starts yelling and shouting. I just keep telling you, like, chill, bro. It's a game. It's honestly the best thing. Which is why I kind of prefer FPS. Like, FPS, in my opinion, is just better because at least they don't do that. Like, at least they don't do that. Like, the only thing, like, there's not really much strategizing when it comes to FPS. You just literally point at enemy and then shoot. I mean, there are some strategies involved, saying how should we like move in to do things. Sorry, I can't say Mobile vs. War. Mobile vs. War, yep, it's true. Which is why, again, I don't play MOBA. Which is why I just don't play MOBA at all. It's just zero chill, and I'm a chill person. I prefer to be chill with other games. Speaking of which, right. I did talk about this earlier, but yeah, I'm looking for some new audio setups. Like, I'm trying to get myself a better mic and maybe a mic stand just so I can like make the mic get closer to me. Just so it doesn't sound so distant, just so I'll be louder, and as well as a sound card, which is why I made a tweet earlier looking for some sound card recommendations, because I heard that's actually essential, because I can actually like adjust how you sound like. To do ASMR, not really, but essentially it's so I can move freely without having Like for example, if I were to sit back on my chair, no, not not ASMR. What I want is that my mic to be closer, just so I could just sit back while I'm playing. Because if you notice that if I sit back on my chair, I sound much more distant. Yeah, I sound much more distant, and so I decide. And the reason being is because, yeah, if I were to measure the distance between my face and my mic as of currently, it's like I don't exactly know. I don't have a ruler. It's like, at least if I were to use my phone for comparison, it's like almost two of my phones of. It's like my mic is like two of my phones lined up against each other vertically from my face. So essentially it's a bit of a distance, and I kind of want to close that distance just so I can sit back on my chair and just move my mic a bit closer. Right. Because honestly, sitting up is a little bit tedious. Sitting up all the time is a little bit tedious. I like to just sit back. Let's go. I see. At least we can still hear it. Yeah. But still, I want to sound better. I want better audio quality, which is why again I want a better mic and maybe a sound card as well. A sound card to like adjust how I sound most of the time, and I want that. So yeah. And yeah, basically I'm looking to improve my audio. I'm looking into it, but really what I should prioritize is getting a new SSD, either a new SSD or an HDD, because if you notice in my streams, I did mention this quite a lot of times. The problem I have with my PC right now is storage space. So storage space is very important because I need storage space to get more games from Steam, so I can make my content have more variety. So right now I've been looking to get into some SSDs or an HDD. Have you done a karaoke stream? Not yet really. I don't think I have the courage to do that yet. I'll wait maybe sometime later, but yeah, I don't think I have the courage to do a karaoke stream yet. But yeah, but speaking of that, yeah, so I'm looking into some SSDs and HDDs to improve my storage space. Once I get storage space, I can, get more games. Get more games equals more content, essentially. More games equals more content, and I want that. Oh. So yeah, I've been looking into some SSDs and HDDs, essentially. Yeah, since the only problem I have, the reason why you see me play the same games over and over again is because of that. I don't have any storage space. Because I have a ton of games on my library that I can't install, like Apex and PUBG. I actually have them in my library. But I can't install them because I can't install them because no storage space. So yeah, you're looking at, yeah. Anyway, like what else should I talk about? So yeah, I've been looking on to get some better equipment, essentially, better equipment and better PC stuff. And maybe some RGB to decorate this thing, because I do not have any RGB lighting whatsoever. So literally the box is literally just black. There's no lighting whatsoever. The fans are white. But yeah, again, no lighting whatsoever. That's why sometimes I call my PC the black box, because that is essentially it. It's literally just a black box. Black box. So maybe I should get some RGB lighting. I mean, I kind of like the aesthetic of the black box. Makes it very serious looking, very stealthy looking, But some RGB might not be too bad. Some RGB might not be too bad, but yeah. I mean, the black box kind of has this appearance of like stealthy and what is it? Very stealthy, very serious vibes. But some RGB might not be bad. Maybe get some RGB fans first and see what I think. All black, just like my furniture. Yep, definitely. Definitely. Basically, my entire setup is black. My mouse is black. My PC is black. My monitor is black. The only thing that isn't black is my keyboard. But even that, the keyboard is still kind of black. Black aesthetic is nice too. I mean, yeah. I mean, almost every part of my setup is black. PC is black. Mouse is black. Mic is black. My keyboard's black. The only thing that has RGB is my keyboard. But even that, the RGB is still overshadowed by the black keys. Keyboard's black, monitor's black, speaker is black. Well, not really. Speaker has a white body, but has a black face, so it's still black. So yeah, the cable's black. Basically, a majority of my setup is literally just black. I kind of want to break that. Well, black won't be easy to stain. I mean, yeah, true. The stains are not very noticeable when black. White inferiors me. Oh yeah, white is just so hard because when you get white, the stains become super noticeable, and you're just like, why? Why is that stain there? And you just have to maintain it a lot. I mean, yeah, black is really nice. But yeah, majority of my setup is black. Even my phone is black. My phone is black. My laptop's black. My iPad is white but with black casing. Almost everything I own is black. Even my chair. Well, not really. My chair is blue. My chair is blue, but the chair arms are black too. Even my wardrobe is black. Even my wardrobe is black. Like, the only thing that isn't black is my room. The bookshelf, the door, and my tables, which is brown. My tables is just dust on your white setup will cause you mental health. Yeah, but what the hell? Yeah, definitely. Sorry, my light just flickered for some reason. It's probably nothing. It's probably like a moth flew into it or something. But yeah. Anyway, what else? Enough about PCs. What else should I talk about? I mean, it's been an hour and a half, which is a pretty decent time. But I want to see if I can... Oh yeah, a lot of exciting things happen. So, Hololive just announced their ID Gen 3. Indonesian talents, Generation 3. They debuted since... it must be Ghost-san. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe some cats in my ceiling again. Yeah, I have a lot of them, apparently. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Holo ID Gen 3. They debuted 2 days ago on Friday? Yeah, Friday. And there's one of them is debuting right now. Yep, one of the girls debut. Yeah, they debut right now. Oh, right now actually. At the same time as this stream. But yeah, but I already planned this stream like a week ago, so technically, I kind of want to change plans, but at the same time, I don't have a lot of days to put this stream in, so I decided, hey, why not? But I could just rewatch their debuts later anyway, just to show. But yeah, yeah, that's it really. That's all I can talk about. That's all that's been happening recently. What else should I talk about? I mean, I got a majority of the stuff I want to talk about out of the way already. But I don't want to end the stream. I like this vibe. Like, I could just literally just sit there and enjoy the music. Oh yeah, Hollow Stars also got their another generation too. before Hollow ID. It was like announced on Sunday, I think, either Sunday or weekend last week. Oh, you don't want to end the stream? No, I don't. I love this. I like this actually. I like this vibe. I like this vibe. Oh yeah, right. Last week, I forgot something happened. If you don't know, Hololive just had their first. I think it's their first. What is it? Convention. Hollow Super Expo. Hey, if only I could have seen it. Well, technically you can anyway. Even if you have the money to go to Japan, you can't go to Japan because unfortunately pandemic is still strong in here. So unfortunately we can't go to Japan. But man, I really wish I could have been on Hollow Expo because there's just so many cool things I want to see there. And also small Ame mascot, best thing ever. Like the best thing of Hollow Expo. It's just small Ame mascot. It's just so dang cute. It's always when we broke, dude. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, small Ame mascot. So dang cute. Like, legit. All the videos I've seen on Twitter and on YouTube, it's so cute. That's like the best thing in Hollow Expo. It's just small Ame just walking around enjoying the expo. So cute. It is so cute. Like, seriously, I could just, if I could be there, I would just go up to small Ame and just, like, hug her. And just hug her big head. So cute. You guys seen that, right? You've seen like those videos on YouTube of small Ame. It's just so cute. If I could go there, I would just like just hug small Ame's big head. Just yeah. So cute. And the other mascots are also cute. But small Ame is like the only one that is roaming freely in the whole Hollow Expo. The whole expo, I think small Ame is the only one that wanders around freely. Like, you seen that video of her like grabbing a gun? This is so cute how she just grabs that gun and just yeah, it's so cute. You have to see the videos yourself just to see how cute it is. I don't know what happened these past few months. Oh, but yeah, you should seriously just search small Ame on Twitter. It's spelled SMOL, by the way. Small Ame, you know, AME on Twitter or on YouTube. Just clips of it. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. I love that. I mean, the other mascots are cute too, but they don't get a lot of videos. Like, I'm beginning to think that small Ame was like the only one that was capable of free roaming. Like, the staff only let small Ame, the one that is wander around the expo. So Ame already sounds cute. Oh yeah. Again, just search out the videos yourself on Twitter or on YouTube. I swear, it is so cute. It's so cute. But yeah, but the most important thing is the performance, the live concert they had on the live concert they had. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, especially now that Hollow ID and Hollow EN actually got official 3D models, and their performances are so good. Like, I only seen clips of it on Twitter, but they're so good. Especially Muna. Muna's performance on like day one of Hollow Expo is mind-blowing. Like, she really is like a diva. Like, Muna definitely stole the show in the first day. In the first day of Hollow Expo, Muna stole the show with her performance because it's so good. And on the second day, I think was it Risu? I don't know. I don't know which one was the best out of day 2, but day 1, I think everyone can agree that Muna was indeed one of the best performances ever. Right, so yeah, Hollow Expo. Dang, if I could see it. I would see it. If they have another one, I think I'm going to see it if they have another one. Depends on what day it is. It's probably the weekend, but if there's another one, I would seriously I won't probably go to Japan. I'll probably just see the live performances, because honestly, from everybody's testament regarding the performances, they're so worth it. I want to see it again. Right. What else should I talk about? Yeah, wish we can go to in the future. Yep, definitely. Would be so worth it. Would be so many stories. So many stories I keep hearing from that, and I want to see it for myself. Sorry, I'm just cracking my fingers. Ooh, it's that good crack there. Alright, hang on, I think I gotta crack a few more joints. Oh, man, that was pretty stiff. If my mom heard me crack my finger, she would crack my whole body. I mean, yeah, it's kind of annoying. I mean, I can get why that would be happening. It is kind of annoying. At the same time, it's kind of... My God, what are you doing? Just straightening my back and stretching. Yeah, there we go. Man, I've been stiff the entire day. Wow. Well, I spent almost the entire day just sitting and writing on my book, doing some college work, so that's why I'm so stiff today. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, yeah, crack your fingers, it's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But at the same time, it's not really that bad. A lot of people think it's cracking your bones. It's not really cracking your bones. What you're actually doing is popping air bubbles in your joints. It's not really cracking. It's like popping air bubbles in your joints. That's really what produces the sound, these sounds right here. So yeah, it's not really cracking your bones. It's actually just popping air bubbles inside your joints to basically give them more flexibility. Use that explanation to defeat my mom later. Yeah, essentially that's it. You're not really cracking bones. You're just popping air bubbles. You're just popping air bubbles in your joints, essentially. It's like bubble wrap, right? Essentially, it's like popping bubble wrap. But again, it does get kind of annoying, so don't do it too much around other people. If you are alone, then you're welcome to do it. Right. What else I should talk about? I really run out of topics, not gonna lie. I really run out of topics other than that. The odd... Right, I shouldn't probably say that. I shouldn't probably say that. So apparently I have signed up for something. Very secret, I'm not gonna tell you. Secret, I'm not gonna tell you. So, yeah. I'm gonna tell you. But, what else really? That's it, really? I mean, yeah, the explanation for yesterday's stream and why it was so laggy. Yeah, internet was not being my best friend, because, I actually look at the VOD for yesterday's stream, and yeah, it was so laggy, you barely can see any of the action. Oh my God, I really don't like that. There's even a moment where my stream disconnected when I was like explaining what the weapons does. It is so annoying because I spent like almost 20 minutes and then I didn't realize the stream is already disconnected. It's already disconnected. Yeah, that's fine, it happens. Yep, definitely. Definitely it happens right there. But yeah. Internet was not my best friend last week. Yeah, I think that's really it. That's all I can really talk about at the moment. There's really nothing else that has come up with, and I've got no more interesting stories. Wait. You gotta sleep since tomorrow I have school. I cancel. Ah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Go sleep. School is more important than watching some guy clown himself on the internet. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I was about to end it anyway. Like, there's really no other thing I can talk about aside from. Yeah, that's it really. That's it really. Nice talking to you. Have a good night. Take care. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's okay. Good night. Right. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, essentially I just need some better gear to upgrade my setup. But yeah, that's really it, all I can talk about. That's really it, all I can talk about. Really, so yeah. Thank you. Wait, let me think. Is there another thing I can talk about? No, that's it. I got nothing. Right, so yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining me in this lovely chat right here. Sorry it's not really 2 hours as most of my stream go, because I got really nothing else to talk about. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for watching, and thank you so much for anybody that is willing to make conversation out here in chat. Again, that makes the stream very good. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. Yeah, so that's it, and I'm just gonna end it. There's really nothing else to talk about, and yeah, that's it really. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining. Again, your support is very, very welcome and very much appreciated. So next week I'm going to stream on. I may not stream at all next week because I got some stuff coming up next week. I think maybe. I don't really know. But there's some stuff coming up next week, so again, I don't really know if I'm gonna stream next week at all. But maybe I will. But maybe I will. But for now, I got nothing. So yeah. But for now, I still don't know what's gonna happen next week. So maybe. But don't worry. Next stream is gonna be on Twitch. So I'm not gonna be on YouTube again. I'll be on Twitch for the next 2 weeks. I'll be on Twitch. I don't know when, but yeah, for the next 2 weeks that I stream, I'm gonna be on Twitch. And then we go back to alternating YouTube, like Twitch, YouTube. Well, yeah, so definitely next 2 weeks is gonna be on Twitch. So look forward to it at twitch.tv/alwaysduke. So check it out, and yeah, I will see you all next time, wherever you are, whenever we are. All right, bye.